Hi, I'm Lindy Higgins. We're going to go ahead and learn more about the female leadership roles in career and technical education. In career and technical education, there's a high need for female leadership. These leadership roles are ran through their instructors and the student both in secondary and post-secondary education. And the need created by the CTE programs provides a platform for professional development and industry-level experienced female students by high-skilled female instructors. And through strong leadership, the CTE program is able to create economic and job growth. Today, we're going to discuss situational, transformational, adaptive, and servant leadership style development, improving how a CTE leader addresses the positive and negatives of a department struggle while defining CTE. Career and technical education is an extension of the professionalism and leadership of instructors coming from industry. Women in CTE have also created a bridge pairing students for both college and work while giving them hands-on experiences and career opportunities through the opening of doors for non-traditional disciplines. Career target and action plans set the place for the increase of representation of women in the workforce and women in leadership roles become sustainable. The focus of the career and technical education is to prepare all learners to obtain gainful employment. And CTE students have a diverse background in these experiences, preparing them for lifelong learning. Today, the CTE curriculum has been revived with the Career Path Potential, and the Career Path Potential has paved a way for diverse settings in supporting the ending of gender discrimination. Of female students enrolled in the majority of the programs in the career and technical education program provides the training for jobs in high-paying fields, expanding the access to technical occupations can shrink, and in the workforce, and women leaders of CTE have changed the stereotype with the guidance of transformational leadership. And through the CTE, women can gain the knowledge and skills required to enter higher paying non-traditional occupations. Women and girls made up only 15% of female students at the secondary level and less than 10% of female students in post-secondary enrolled in architecture and construction program to take on more leadership roles with the non-traditional industries. This change is also opening doors for women in non-traditional careers while closing on gender discrimination. It is found that most gender leadership gaps are within the less well-monitored mid-level management position. Women in leadership had a trending spike when the spotlight was on the gender differences. And over the last few years, the gender gap has slowed growth. Multiple studies have shown that the female leadership positions are important for closing the overall economic opportunity gap. And it is clear that education should encourage female leadership to increase and accelerate female representation. A CTE student is known for having a diverse background and experiences that prepare them for lifelong learning and a place to develop leadership skills. CTE has identified the areas where the gender gap needs to be closed, and it has created curriculum for change. And this change has enhanced the philosophy of CTE. Secondary and post-secondary CTE instructors are now offering certifications where female students are given the opportunities needed to improve their skills and for their chances to improve to be hired based on their skill set. Career and technical education classrooms should not be bound to gender stereotypes. Or CTE classrooms lay the foundation for female students to continue on to higher education and trade education through industry-level learning. Over the next few years, female students will go from the classroom into apprenticeships and internships positions before or soon after graduation, and this will give female students the knowledge needed to quickly advance in the industry and continue their passion and philosophies as leaders in the industry. The trait viewpoint is the idea that the leadership is a born trait, not necessarily something that can be taught, although there is a variety of characteristics that have been determined to define leadership, and that's intelligence, self-confidence, determination, integrity, and social ability. And career and technical education creates opportunities for female students to become leaders by instilling these traits through modeling and skill mastery. We are not closing doors. We are opening the doors for CTE leaders to give the opportunities for leadership. Female leadership positions are important for closing the overall economic opportunity philosophy of the CTE and through apprenticeships and internships. Guiding those involved along the same path with the use of the trait approach and theory of leadership is the CTE instructor's role in the classroom. It is to create these success stories through skill development of challenging, engaging, and industry-relevant material, creating learner readiness and development. The values of the Career and Technical Education Department and the values of a CTE student is the connection of female students to real careers, providing a talented pipeline of national businesses, providing them with skills and knowledge development that will take them into the future. The continuum of skills comes from the different leadership styles found in a CTE classroom. The goal is to provide opportunity for female students. The opportunity is designed to help discover the female students' individual potential, creativity, and talent. Instructors must follow a learning model that can change and adapt from day to day. The situational approach identifies this leadership perspective. This style would require CTE instructors to maintain their classroom while keeping the standards with directive and supportive dimensions. And maintaining the classroom, changing and adaptation are traits that leaders should be well versed in. And the CTE program guides female students to assume leadership roles in their communities to excite post-secondary and secondary career pathway seeking students. Female students and instructors are encouraged to develop their leadership skills by taking on active roles in their communities. And CTE students and instructors must be adaptive towards whatever the challenge, to challenge and assist those around them. And adaptive is innovation. It is this style of leadership that causes the leader to not just lead, but to create a platform for the followers to use creative solutions to the problem solving. The CTE program guides its future leaders to cultivate friendships and develop respect for others, and this is done through improvement and practice of communication and decision-making skills. These skills drive leadership attributes from the classroom to the workplace. The programs that are offered in the CTE are to close correlation with the need of the economy and create opportunities for career advancement. Instructional leaders are there to push female students to meet their individual career goals. They are ready to fill industry openings, to fill the needs of the economy, and to create career advancement opportunities. Female students are ready to become leaders.